Boys are back. Boys are buzzing. Here we go. PT in your ears and
Just
whatnot.
Two dudes with micro wieners over here. How are you, Jelly?
Macy, you have to at least be 6 feet tall.
Joey, you must have a mustache, have tattoos, and listen to country music in order for you to earn my swipe right.
You know what else, Macy? You also have to be making above $600,000 at least. That's minimum.
That's another one. Damn. Man, you're stumping me. Oh, all right. Just give me one moment. This won't take long. My typical Sundays: church, brunch, football.
Favorite kind of day is relaxing by the pool with a White Claw.
Oh my God.
Big tanning gal. Well, I saw this too. Saturdays are for the girls now, bitches. You're like, huh?
Report. And then I put child molester in the fucking thing. This one's funny. Guess where this picture was taken? Clearly it's in France. It's the fucking Eiffel Tower. It's not Vegas. That's clearly fucking France.
No, you know what I'd
Fuck
put?
you, Abby.
I'd be like Nigeria.
Nigeria. This year, I really want to...
Have lots of butt sex.
Oh my God. Swipe right! No.
Store!
Super swipe. No, this is the most popular. This year, I really want to travel.
Oh, God, that's every girl.
Yeah. I get it. Like, yeah.
I want to travel, too.
Listen, yes, but more than one word, please.
Where do you want to travel? Do you want to travel outside?
Give me travel tips for Italy. Like, oh, my God.
Don't go.
How about give me travel tips for the Congo?
The Democratic Republic of the Congo.
What a name. All right. Send like. Choose our first date. Coffee,
Mini golf?
aquarium, or arcade. Yeah, mini golf's a big one.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that.
It's not a bad option, to be honest with you.
I liked it. Mini golf's fun.
Do you want to know? Remember last week we talked about my brother and the whole apple spiel, the whole apple orchard, and him, turning into a Pop-Tart. You want to know what this?
I posted that on the old TikTok, on the old public Tinkles TikTok account. I posted on my account too. Didn't do so good over there, but on the public Tinkles account, it did pretty good.
Really, it slapped.
Yeah.
As the youth say these days.
For if it'll load here, before you get into that, got 10,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
I was like, what the fuck? And that one video got us 90 followers.
Okay.
Because we're two of them, so
Yeah.
it got us 90 followers.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
No one fucking liked it, though. Only 45 likes. People are just watching over and over again while they wipe their ass.
Like they left it open accidentally and they're just like, whatever.
They're just like background noise. They put the bidet on. And it's just you telling your story. Anyway.
No, so I got a random text out of nowhere from him again, and he's like, hey, guess what I just did? And I was like, I have no idea. What did you do? He goes, I put a bass in our pond.
What?
I'm like, you what?
Man, this is rich people talk. You have a pond?
Yeah, dude, we have well, it's not a big one, but it's big enough.
Sure. Okay. Is it man-made or like it was
Yeah,
just
no, it's
there?
man-made.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's man-made.
That's really
It's
cool.
got like 3 waterfall feature things. It's kind of, I'll take a picture of it later. But yeah, anyway, so I'm like,
That's actually really cool.
why? I'm like, our pond's not big enough for a bass.
It's going to freeze over.
Well, not anymore, thankfully, because it's warmer outside. But
when it does.
yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm like, why? It's not big. Our pond's not big enough for that. Like, it's gonna run out of room. You have to put in the big pond that's over there. And he's like, I don't know, it's fun.
Isn't he moving here soon?
Yeah. I'm like, you're just gonna.
He's gonna torture that fucking thing for a couple months.
Well, no, because I sat there and I was like, because he texted me a picture of him and his buddy's holding like a bunch of goldfish, and I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, food. I'm like, okay. So
He's not wrong. But
I know.
that's
So
hilarious.
yeah. So we have a bass now, and I'll take a video and picture for PT when I go back to Chicago here next week.
All right.
Can't wait for that.
Look out on the old Instagram.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you I think I gave you the passwords, but I'll make sure you got those. You can post at your leisure.
Bass Adventures.
That is cool. Shout out to that's obviously Nick, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely.
No way that's not him.
Yep.
What a hero.
So shout out to you, sir.
What a
Because
hero.
I know you listen to this.
What an autistic hero that boy is. I love that kid. I never met him. No, I met him. We
You
had
did.
In and Out. And you guys were talking like Kermit the Frog for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it gets really annoying after a while because you hear it and it just doesn't stop.
I
And
was
you hear
like-
two people doing it.
Oh my God. I was like, dude, they crazy. They called me crazy once. And then they threw me in a room. It was like one of those type of things.
Yep.
I thought I was going crazy, but you guys are nuts.
Yep.
And it's brotherly love. I love it. Yeah, man.
Fun stuff.
The only type of brotherly love I don't like is Philadelphia. That has been noted.
That's actually been noted at least 6 or 7 times on this show alone.
Yeah.
By us.
Still hate Philly.
More by you, but by us.
I have no, looking back on it, I have no real reason to hate Philly. I've never been there.
Unless you really, really, really don't like fentanyl.
Yeah, I don't like fentanyl. Doesn't taste good. That's the one they put on hot dogs, right? Yellow. The yellow is mustard. The red is ketchup. The green's fentanyl.
That was relish. No, the gray's fentanyl, Macy. The green's relish. If you've never been to a Diamondbacks game, the wiener waste. You never saw the I was relish t-shirt?
You would think that, as much... Nah, fuck that. I was going to try and build... I can't. You nailed it. This is going to be a part 1 of a part 2 because Joey L. mentioned that he's going to Wrigleyville in a couple weeks, so we're going to stack an episode. Part 1.
Little rock'em. No, not wrong one. Little Tetris action.
Are you going to a game?
No, dude. The day we fly in, they're there is their last home game. It puts out 11:20. I don't get there till like 3. I'm like, damn it.
How close? Chicago, their airports, are they way far from the city? Or am I thinking of Denver?
No, I mean Chicago. I mean both Midway and O'Hare are decently away from the city. I mean you can still see the city from the airport, like from where you're at.
Okay.
I think if you're flying O'Hare, it's probably like 30. Well, it also depends on traffic too, obviously, but it's like 30-ish minutes, 40 with traffic, probably an hour.
Oh. Do you go to the typical restaurants out there when you go back, like the places you like, or are you're just at the will of your family?
Typically at the will of my family. But this time, I'm gonna try and branch off because I'm bringing the girl with me. So
Oh, sick.
I wanna show her
Nice.
some,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
some home style stuff.
Take your brother's fucking Hellcat. Just be like, hey, man, I'm older brothering you right now. I need to have a date night with the old gal pal.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'll take her to some of the spots I love, Walker Brothers, all that good stuff.
He bought a Hellcat. Did he really?
He did buy one.
God damn it.
Dude, at 18.
God, that's tremendous. He is so funny. I don't think he knows how funny he is.
And he's coming straight here. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
He's gonna be on the pod.
Has to
He has to be. It's gonna be a full-time thing. He's gonna replace me. It's gonna be you two doing a thing. It's gonna be you two. You're gonna call it like 2 Kermits or something. Just you two Kermiting it out.
2 frogs in a breeze.
Yeah, 2 frogs and 1 lily pad.
Oh, you're the lily pad. Oh.
Damn, just a fat guy sits over here.
With a smoking a pancake.
Mm.
Pipe in a grape. Bong in a blitz. Then there is no pleasing.
Hamburger.
So breaking, well, I wouldn't call it breaking, but Suns signed the Milwaukee Bucks ex-head coach.
Oh. Mike Budenholzer.
I've been telling this to everybody who will listen to me, which isn't a lot of people anymore, but I still do it anyway. I like it. I think this is probably our best hire since Monty back in the day.
Yeah.
And my only concern, I told you this.
Need to shave, bro. Letting this shit grow out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, no, I was done. I'm so sorry.
It's like the Chris D'Elia. Oops.
You're like, yeah. I felt that
Deary.
one.
Okay, Deary. Okay, Deary.
I felt that one. I'm sorry.
That was great.
It's just because I was leaning here, I was listening, and then I felt the thing pull it.
pull,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh, sorry. So you were telling,
No, my only hope and prayer with this is that it's not the guys.
Yeah, I hope it was a coaching problem. But at that, I know where you're going. I could see how it was the player's fault.
I could also see how it was obviously coaching too. Like, you can't tell me that it wasn't just the guys. Like, obviously the guys have to go out there and play the fucking game, but at the same time, if those guys won't ever gel together, you'll never win no matter if you put a prime Greg Popovich with that fucking team. If Phil Jackson, when he's with the Bulls, couldn't coach this team, like, I don't care who you fucking put there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, what's going to happen? I'm nervous because, they say you can only go up from here, but it could get a lot worse
Oh, definitely.
really quickly. And depending on who they bring in, too, and it's just like, shit, you said it to me yesterday, let the guys play their positions that they're supposed to play.
It's probably that simple. When you let Book play shooting guard, it's kind of a wrap.
Yeah.
He hadn't played at shooting guard the whole year, and he put up technically his best stats ever. What the fuck else do you want from him? Like, I think he was top 10 in assists. I think he was top 10 in scoring, and his defense took a hit. But
Is what it is. In this NBA, though, defense isn't really a thing you look at anymore. Like, yeah, you'd like guys to play defense, but
Yeah.
especially with how inconsistent they call fouls nowadays, it's just like defense doesn't really.
it doesn't move
matter.
the meter. There's not like a Dennis Rodman out there that gets people.
There's no Akeem
jacked
Olajuwon or anything
to watch
like that.
defense. The closest that you get to that,
Drew Holiday's pretty good. I know he's obviously not a big center.
listen, Wemby should have won Defensive Player of the Year because he wouldn't back down from fucking
was
Jokic.
shocked.
But that Russian, what's his name? Fucking Gobert. He's French.
Yeah, he's French.
That fucking frog. He is a fraud. He's won Defensive Player of the Year so many times just because he stat pads. He doesn't actually play defense. He tries, but he sucks, dude. I don't like him. I'm so glad he's not on our team. I don't know. With this offense, I don't like Nurk just because we saw a full year of what he looks like, and it's, he's no better than Ayton. Stat-wise, they're very different players. But you would like a person who can rim protect. And what's his name, Nurkic, he couldn't jump off the fucking ground. He's 300 pounds of fat. He's not like a big guy. He's fat. And,
That's a bag.
okay. I thought it was a mouse.
Yeah, I can't. I guess KD said it best, too. When they don't use him properly, I could see why, he wasn't necessarily happy.
Yeah.
He's, he's more of an off-the-ball screen kind of guy and not,
KD doesn't like playing in corners. He took the most. I'm just repeating shit I heard on the radio. He took the most 3-pointers out of the corner on each side this year than he did any year his whole career.
probably missed a shit ton, too.
Probably he's not used to it. He's a fucking dude. He's 7 feet tall. You're trying to get that guy to just stay in the smallest part of the court.
No.
He's a lethal, shooter, so he can make it from anywhere. He's one of those guys where it's just like, if it's round, I can shoot it. Book's one of those guys. Beal's one of those guys, but he just needs to play his position. And if we can get like if we can even just get like a backup point guard to just come in and play 20 minutes a game, this fucking offense would unlock.
So I'm gonna give you a name, and I want your opinion on it, because when you said backup, this is where it threw me at. Campaign.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't need him to play defense, but we got to get some other defenders around because he doesn't have that ability at all.
No. Well, we need a bench.
Listen, last year, seeing all the guys that we signed for the minimum, including Bowl and the Japanese fellow, Utah Watanabe, Eric Gordon, I was like, oh, this team's stacked. I was like, there's not that much defense, but I was like, our depth is like loaded.
Yeah. Nope.
And it's because all those guys were coming off great years. And then as soon as Utah got here, Watanabe, he forgot how to shoot. And Eric Gordon just is fat and old now. And
he couldn't do. I mean, he had moments where he just would not miss, but for the most
part,
dude,
there was a time in the beginning of the year where he was just like, I didn't come here not to play. And then he immediately scores 20. And then after that is just like,
everybody was like, oh, Zoo Watanabe can't miss from the corner. He can't miss. He has the best corner 3-point shooting percentage. And I'm like, oh, sweet.
I was telling you. I was like, watch this guy. You're going to love him.
Flop. Yeah, he went back to Japan. He's like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
Shit.
Yeah, he went back to Japan. I was like, that's not really surprising.
Man, that sucks.
I bet he'll light up the Japan league, though.
Yeah. What's the second? Man, that guy. I was going to say, because I was thinking like the Japanese league's like maybe that's the second best league, and I'm like, oh no, the second best is probably somewhere in Europe.
Probably.
Damn.
It sucks because like this team had so much potential, and I really feel like if we actually played the best to our ability.
Yeah. I feel like if if Coach Bud was here before if Coach Bud was here with that roster, maybe, but I still think we needed a point guard. I was running away from that opinion early on, thinking that we didn't need one. But dude, just watching it the whole year. No, we weren't really skip. We weren't winning. We weren't really winning early on.
We also weren't healthy too, though.
No, I mean we finished in the 6th seed because that's what we fucking were the whole year.
Clearly because we never went up.
Yeah, we didn't win a single game in the playoffs.
I mean, shit, we were struggling to fucking make it out of the play-in tournament. The fact that we didn't have to play in the play-in tournament was, like, mind-boggling to me. I was like, holy shit, because we were sitting in the 7th seed forever.
We probably should have stayed there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oof.
Might have had a better chance, but, looking back on it, needed to happen because Frank Vogel just didn't have the team.
No. And that was very clear.
He doesn't seem like the type of coach that could, come on, guys, get your ass together. He didn't seem like that type of guy.
Well, I mean, I know I pointed out earlier in the podcast, not this one, but I think it's the second one. But regardless, where, Bradley Beal's coming off the last game they played, Bradley Beal coming off the court, and Frank tries to give him a high five, and Brad just slaps his hand away. I'm just like, yep.
No.
There it is.
And he's like, man, I didn't mean anything by that. And I was like, come on, dude. Come on.
You can't fool me.
Listen.
I saw that live, and I saw that. I didn't say anything, but I saw it, and I was like, did I just see that? Yeah. Did I see him just slap his hand?
Yeah, that was fucking...
Those are the things you see in the moment. You're like, I didn't think I just saw that, but I'm pretty sure I just did. And I'm like, that right there is everything you need to know. Right there, that.
They have zero respect for the coach.
It all falls apart.
And it crumples from there. It never works out. So... hopefully Bood gets in there.
They just need to set a standard. Like I told you yesterday, they all need to coach the book. All the fucking pieces need to come together and be, okay, this is the championship standard that we are going to set here. And if you can't meet that, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You don't want to work. You don't want this. Get out.
Yeah.
We want to change shit.
There was times early on in the season when they would show like locker room video. After a win, like a tough win or something, it would be like, Vogel's just like, good job, Book. You got 28, and KD, you got 30, and Drew Eubanks, you fouled out. I like jerking you off. That's why you play.
Make a wish.
Yeah, and then he would be like, all right, everybody's favorite words, day off tomorrow, and I'm like, they should practice.
What happened to winter's work?
Yeah, and I was like, everybody needs a day off. The NBA, that's hard to recover.
Well,
but
you get
it's
more
like,
off days in the NBA than fucking any other sport besides hockey.
yeah, I was like, maybe this is normal for other teams too, and if it is, I'll take that back. But it's just like the day off tomorrow part freaked me out, and here we are.
I mean,
NBA.
You read the report, and I'm pretty sure I know I did. I know you did too. But it was like we lost to the Clippers at home or something, and he was just, I guess, screaming in the locker room with the guys, and they're all just laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't have that. I'm like, that.
That's the whole reason they brought Isaiah Thomas in, by the way, is because they were like not listening to the coach, but they'd rather listen to this dude. Hasn't played in the league in a couple years. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because he was on the 10-day, and I was like,
in my head, I was like, oh, is this like a feel-good thing? And I was like, maybe he can play, and then he showed that he couldn't, and I was like, oh. And then they just kept him, and I'm like, is this like a make-a-wish for him? Is this like a good luck in retirement type of deal? And then I'm like, why is he fucking, like, the coach, the last few months of the season was just a heart-wrenching fucking migraine that wouldn't go away. And I'm glad it's over.
that's how the Diamondbacks feel right now.
Fuck.
Same with the Cubs.
Dude, the Cubs, and I watch I don't really watch it because I got a lot of shit going on, but I check in with the Rays because of my buddy Tyler. I don't think he watches, but shout out if you do. The Rays, the Cubs, and the D-backs are pretty much the same fucking team.
Yeah.
It's crazy how similar they are. It's
Good lineup.
Good lineup.
Good
Okay starting pitching.
Dog shit bull.
Dog shit bullpen. Yep. And this is how each team wins. You're either going to get blown out by 13 runs. Mm-hmm. You're going to lose in the last few innings because of the bullpen.
Yep.
Or it's just a random, 3-4 game.
Well, no, like last night, the Cubs, they got shut out 7-0 by the.
Yeah.
I know it's the Braves, but still, not even
that's
a
the
fucking
Braves.
run.
That's the Braves. Don't hurt
But
yourself.
even so, Inamaga got pitched game 1. Didn't give up a run.
now I
Kept them
want sushi.
scoreless through 7. Bullpen came in, gave up 2. Offense couldn't hit. I'm like, beautiful.
What if I told you sushi sounds great right now because you said that guy's last name?
I would tell you,
Thank you.
I'd give you a golf clap.
Yeah, I know you don't like sushi. That's okay, man. Sushi's not for everybody. What is for everybody? I can tell you what's for everybody.
Vagina.
Yes.
That's one thing that everybody can agree on. That and boobs.
Boobs. Speaking of boobs, you can have boobs custom made on Etsy.com/shop/CF decals. You can just go in there.
I love boobies.
Yeah, you can get the classic I love boobies little sticker. Have that custom made in pink for Mother's Day.
That stupid bitch took that fucking bracelet away from me in middle school, asshole.
Ew. Well, she did you a favor, buddy.
I was so pissed.
Yeah, go on there. You're going to enter promo code PTP at checkout. That'll get you 10% off. These stickers, they don't cost a lot, man. And they're not stickers. Every time I say the word stickers, Zach texts me and he said, hey, if you say stickers one more time, I'm going to put a shotgun in your face. And I don't want to have to do that.
It's a decal.
And I called his bluff. I called Zach's bluff a couple nights ago. I woke up middle of the night. There's a horse's head in my bed. I think he means business. So PTP checkout, PTP 10 at checkout, and you're
Get some good decals.
get your decals all fired away up in there. You
And don't take
felonious.
stickers away. Don't take
Don't
bracelets
say
away.
that.
If it says boobies on them, fuck it. Let them keep them. Get
Yeah.
the fucking decals. Just shut up.
Like, I'm being serious. You can say cunt on there. He's not gonna give a fuck.
You can say, see you next Tuesday. And you know what? Everybody but white girls will understand what that means.
Our show is called Public Tinkles Podcast, and our logo is a urinal. He designed it for us. Take our word for it.
I put it on the back of my truck twice.
It says one's in yellow.
It's beautiful.
And
Buy the fucking decals.
yeah.
I swear to God.
Thank you.
I don't like being mean, but you fucking bring it out of me, goddammit.
I'm showing up with a horse's head in my fucking bed because you guys aren't buying these fucking decals.
What's next? A crab? A live one?
No, next is death. Mine. He's like, we got deadlines. I'm just picturing Zach like being a mafia boss. That makes
Pinky
me
ring, twirling some spaghetti
laugh.
with
Big
his
cigar.
with his mob guys behind him.
A cigar hanging out of his mouth. He's like,
Hey, how you guys is doing?
we handling some business after lunch. And we're just like,
It's like, fuck.
you're like, oh, one of yous is a rat. Anyway.
Fucking Tony.
No skulls. And then they're like, okay, no, it's definitely this guy, this fucking kindergartner, this adult kindergartner.
That's great. Nose goes.
Yeah. No shit. What was your favorite like recess game to play? Like if I don't know if baseball was an option.
Nah.
No?
Probably football, but even then it
Yeah.
was two-hand touch because if we got any like
No flag?
Dude, if we got the slightest bit of rambunctious, they'd fucking say stop. You guys can't play anymore.
You guys didn't have like the little tearaway flags?
In gym we did, but not during recess.
Oh.
My school was really Jewish when it came to that. I didn't like it. Hated it, dude. I was like, why? It's like, stop.
Nice. I like doing
Like, even our two-hand touch games weren't aggressive at all. We were just chasing, and, you know, you're just like, "Rah," and they, you know, fucking
stop it.
dumbass teacher be like, hey, you pretty much just tackled the kid, and this game's over. Just like, the fuck? No, he didn't. I got a detention because I wouldn't stop arguing.
I would bring, dude, our I didn't like playing football that much back then. I just didn't like football until later in life. And there was, dude, I hated not getting the ball thrown to me. I was like, dude, I can fucking catch the ball. And they would just throw it to their buddies. And I'm like, man, fuck y'all. And so I'd leave. I'd stop. I hated football.
What was your favorite gym activity? Like, in gym. The game.
The game.
Oh, game.
Real quick, recess, Foursquare.
Oh, dude.
You ever play that?
Fucking 5 squares.
5.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, Foursquare. I fucked with Foursquare.
Yeah. I don't know the rules anymore. I couldn't tell you, but I just know now it's just fucking spike. You know, spike. Get the fuck out of my zone, spike. That was fun. It's like modern day spike ball.
Mm-hmm.
Recess, or not recess, gym, probably, you know, back then, not basketball, because I was a little tyke. Not little dyke, little tyke. Short little dude. I couldn't really.
Looking like an emotional lesbian.
I couldn't really shoot the ball. You know, there was this thing that they called. It was dodgeball, but like they were starting to pussify it. So instead of dodgeballs, they were using like.
Oh, the gator skin balls, dude. Was it
No,
like
they stopped. Yeah, they stopped using those.
Yeah, was it the foam balls, but like they had like gator skin around it?
It was like a.
You know what I'm talking about? Not the actual dodgeballs.
It was like a. It was those, but then they wrapped it with some like carpet, like shag carpeting.
Ugh,
I don't know why.
boring.
Yeah, it was just to make everything soft so that the girls didn't get a broken nose. And I was like, yeah, okay,
Then
whatever.
don't play.
Girls don't get a broken nose, that's fine. But the guys were like, fucking, I'll run through a wall.
95.
Yeah, that was fun because that's when I can like unleash my baseball arm and just fucking, fuck you, Haley, right in the face.
Yeah, that's when you play dodgeball with baseball players. That's when shit gets fun. Well, I guess if you're not athletic, then
Fuck
it's
you,
not,
Anthony.
it's not fun, but
Right in the nuts.
bitch.
Fucking 4th grade nuts. That was fun. Oh, man. Yeah, so that version of... And then they, like, added more to it because the classes were just so full of nerds back then. Like, they were like, this game's called Star Wars, but it was fucking dodgeball with the weird fucking afro ball. And tag the ball and fucking just really pelt a kid, and then like a kid would run over with like the foam thing about this big. It's made out of foam. He'd tap the kid, and then he'd be back in. And it was fun, but it was stressful because I didn't fucking know. I was like, why is he fucking? And then I'd try and smash that kid. And, What was your favorite gym?
Floor hockey was always fun. Bigs was always fun.
Dude, we did not floor hockey. We did like street hockey.
Oh yeah.
And the teacher had no clue what high sticking actually was. And so when I went to I just did a wrist shot, but they thought because like my follow through ended up here.
Yeah, it's not high.
They thought I was high sticking. My follow through ended up right up here, like chest level. Pretty normal.
Yeah, it's very normal actually.
And they were just like, goal doesn't count. Macy high sticking penalty box. And then I was like in the penalty box the whole fucking class period. I was like, what the fuck was that? I hated him. I hated that fucking queer. He wasn't gay, but he was just a horrible gym teacher.
Ultimate Frisbee's fun as shit.
Yes! Dude, I'd do that today.
Yeah, I love Ultimate Frisbee.
Dude, I fucking hate running, but if you give me something to chase, dude, I turn into a German Shepherd. That thing's crazy.
Dude, I was Forrest Gump out there just fucking running, just hauling ass catching that bitch.
Oh my God. Do you ever watch those videos of dudes like diving like last second, they catch it on their fingertips?
Oh yeah. We played softball too a little bit with like a foam ball. I was always hit kids in the face accidentally.
Accidentally. Yeah. We played baseball one time, and then, me and a couple other kids were playing like the local Little League, and for some reason we were all on the same fucking team. That was a bad even out the teams. One pitch, kid right before me, pink, just knocks a girl right in the face. She's bleeding, fucking has to go to the hospital. She has a broken nose. And I was like, what were you guys thinking? What the fuck were you guys thinking? This co-ed baseball. Come on. Anyway.
I remember we had a football
She died. Fun fact.
Really?
One day.
One day. Yeah, she will die. We had a football unit, I remember one time in middle school. And this was right after 8th grade football for me ended.
Okay.
And so some of those guys played either on the Sundays. I played on Saturdays because I was a wimp. Still fun, though. Some of those guys who were on my team were there in that class. A lot of the guys played on Sundays around there. But so I'm the one jackass who brought his gloves from football, because I was a wide receiver, so I had gloves.
Oh, I did. That's what I did.
So I brought my gloves, and they're all like, what the fuck? Why do you have gloves? You're a bitch, blah, blah. I'm just like, whatever. So I get a ball thrown at me. I dropped it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, dude.
With the gloves.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you suck. I'm just like,
fuck, you're right.
I'm like, throw it to me again. I'm like Pat Bev, dude. I'm like, throw it again. Come on, throw it again. Of course, they did eventually, and I caught it, and I taught it. It was for a touchdown. I was like, oh.
Nice. You redeemed yourself.
Our teacher was like, calm down. I'm like, no.
This is my Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Oh, my God. Fuck. Dude, feels weird sitting down. These stitches got removed yesterday. Weird time.
El Stitcho, El Removo.
Oh, my God. I hope this is the end of the weird fucking butt injuries. No more doing nothing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what causes them. Anyway, we got like 10 minutes left. Let's do a quick score check. We are recording in the middle of several baseball games.
It is getaway day.
It's Wednesday. I don't got no service. 1-1, bottom of the 6.
It's called getaway day, fun fact, because teams are getting away to where the hell they got to go next.
Wow.
Ouch back. Cubs haven't lost yet, so that's a plus.
D-backs are still tied, 1-1. Bottom of top of the 6th, 7th, whatever. At least it will be.
Those damn 6th.
Oh, man. You want to get food after this?
Sure.
Ooh. What's around here, man? I'm not familiar with this neck of the area.
Nothing fun.
Just F-16s.
Yeah, just F-35s and a couple F-16s.
Sick. Do you ever see any other types of planes?
Not since Luke days, no.
Oh, dude.
I'll rarely see an F-16, but it's all F-35s. Like, I wish I could see another C-17 coming in for a landing.
Dude.
Thing was huge. I'm like, damn.
That was the cool thing about working at Cardinal. Because I didn't see the F-35s unless I got a delivery that came out here.
Mm-hmm.
But I would see, excuse me, I would see military like cargo planes every day.
Yeah, those big fuckers.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm just...
Well, because they all landed at Sky Harbor because they have the National Guard wing right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, those things are... I saw it because it was one of those were up close.
Yeah.
At Loot Days, and I was like, dude, that thing's huge.
That thing is so fucking cool, dude. The
Huge.
Luke days. Huge. Wrong. I like how he does this thing. He does a pointer thing. Every president does a fucking thing with their hands.
I was really amazed at how quiet the A-10 is in person. Like, you don't hear shit until it's already by you. It's just a... And then, yeah, but... By that time, you're chicklets.
That's my impersonation of a Saudi Arabian village getting smitherized.
Sheet.
Holy shit! Yeah, just
Da-da-da-da.
fuck. War sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, man. That's me. I'm trying to think. There was an air show we went to when I was like 13, 14. It's in Port Orange, Florida, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got the city right. And it wasn't like all air shows are cool, but it wasn't a super cool air show. It was like a more fucking redneck thing than anything. And the airplanes that were there, they were just like those Red Bull stunt planes.
Yeah, there was one of those there.
Yeah, and it's like...
That's cool.
It's cool.
But I'm there for the military aircraft.
Yeah,
not there for
like
you, bro.
I've seen the cooler shit. I don't want to see this guy. Okay, he'll do a fucking spin. That's nice. He'll go, 10,000 feet in the air, cut the engine, float down, and then cut it back on and fly. Scary as shit. I don't like seeing that. But again, really cool.
I'm like, dude, I like seeing the F-35 at full afterburner fly over me and my eardrum bursting. That's what I like.
I want someone to fucking go Mach 10 over the fucking fans, do a speed sound barrier breaking.
Low level fucking pass and go straight up off the deck.
Just have that sound barrier wave just blow everybody's hats right off their fucking skull. And that never happened.
F-35 did that, not the fucking not the supersonic thing, but it fucking was low level pass and straight off the deck, straight up to just 10,000 feet within a matter of 2 seconds. You're just like, dude, what the hell?
You're like, whoa, holy shit.
You're like, can I do that?
Yeah, no shit. Seeing those air shows makes you want to enlist, and then like you look at like airplane crashes, and you're like, never mind.
Well, then you realize like those guys are rare,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, I'll never be that.
Yeah.
You see them walk.
That's another thing. You're just like, fuck, I'm not gonna make the big leagues again.
I'm not even gonna make the minor leagues.
Damn it! I'm just gonna be sitting here fucking making screwdrivers for these fucks.
I won't even get to fucking maintain them either.
Damn
I'll be at
it!
a desk.
Chair force.
Yeah, shit. And then you see like the guys walking around with their hot ass girlfriends with their aviator shades and their mustaches and their fucking combed hair. You're just like, dude, fuck.
Damn it! Why gonna be me? And then they're just like, "What's up?" And then everyone's running. Kids are walking up to him, Mister, can I have your autograph? And you're like,
he's like,
what?
Sure. He's like, sure, kid.
And he's like, maybe one day he'll be like me.
Probably not though.
Yeah. Anyway, so the air show I went to sucked major dick. The coolest thing there was a really old fucking plane. Is called the Flying Fortress.
Uh-huh.
And my 95-year-old grandmother went in that fucking plane. And they're flying her over the crowd and shit.
Brings back so many memories.
I might be confusing a memory. But she did go in that plane. I remember that. And I don't know if it was during the air show or before it, but probably before. And, she flew in that fucking plane like she used to be a stewardess on planes like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, back in the fucking, whenever they first invented planes with people in them. And I was like, oh, full circle. That's crazy. And the one last thing I'll say about that fucking air show is it turned quickly into a ground show because they started doing weird cars. Like cars with like fucking jet engines behind it. So they put like a school bus, like a fucking modded out school bus. They put a rocket powered engine behind it, just sent it down a runway.
God, Florida's a beautiful place sometimes. Like
this is at a municipal airport.
Yeah,
so there's like
can't-
houses nearby.
Yeah, you can't get that kind of shit here.
No. And then we're just walking around like looking for food. Like we smell food and we're like dying. We're like, dude, what the fuck? And like the only thing they got there is like funnel cakes. And I'm like, just fucking man. I don't have to why am I here?
I just wish at Luke Days they had more like old war type aircraft.
That would have been cool.
Like some B-17s or or
the
some or like some P-51s.
the
That'd
what's
be
it called?
sick.
What's it called? The what was that all black flight crew of people back in like World War II, I think.
Tuskegee Airmen.
Yes, those guys were there. Or
Oh,
what,
that's sick.
what was left
Of them.
Yeah, I mean they were older back then. Still are. I don't
I'll say they're super old now.
yeah, so there's like a
That's sick.
huge tent for them there, and you would go in to their air conditioned little thing, and you would watch a short little documentary on what they did, and then they'd come out and they'd be like, my name's whatever, my name's whatever, my name's whatever, and everybody clap, and I was like, that's actually pretty fucking dope. Those guys were sick. That was truly the coolest part of the air show.
Yeah, the P-51 Mustangs, those motherfuckers flew fast as shit for their days.
Yeah.
Even though they outmaneuvered the fucking Germans' jet engines, the M1E1, I think it's called, the Messerschmitt.
They got silly names.
What it's called, dude? I swear.
I know, they just got goofy names. Those
Mitsubishi manufactured the Zero. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't like Boeing make forklifts too? Isn't that a thing?
I believe.
I don't know. I believe.
certified. For that ass.
I believe.
Ass cheeks.
Eat, drum, sleep, repeat.
I don't have anything to drum.
All right, Joey, let's go get some fiddles and come back and record part 2.
Okay, well, this has been part 1. Thanks. We'll see you for part 2. Whoopee.